Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of The Points of Articulation. My name's Dave, and today we're looking at the Hot Wheels Star Wars Boba Fett Slave 1 exclusive golden diecast Starship. Now, I was walking around Toys R Us and they had this and a Millennium Falcon, and I want to get the Falcon, so I'll probably go back, but these are pretty damn cool. I like the gold on it. So for those who don't know, Slave 1 is Boba Fett's ship. It was first seen in Empire Strikes Back, or I guess you could say if you watch the films chronologically, it was first seen in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. For the height of this ship, it is about 2 3/4 inches tall, which is a decent size. Actually a little taller on a stand, so it stands up good with the rest of the ships of the line. So we do have a lot to cover. We have a good mold, there's some great details on here, no moving parts though. A very unique paint with this nice mirrored gold. Comes with a cool stand with a Mandalorian crest. So we'll put it on that, we'll compare it, and then we'll be done. So let's get moving. Starting off this review looking at the mold, we're going to look at the back. We have our rivets holding it together, we have our peg port, copyright crap, and just look at all these details. We got an engine, 2 engines down here. Just fantastic. Now, of course, just like other Slave ones, we have our main body here with all the nice lines and panels. And I always love this bottom piece here. Next to where it opens up, we have some nice lines there. A couple details right here. Coming around. Just a beautiful job. Now, touching this, my fingerprints are getting all over this. So I'll probably stick it on a stand for the rest of the review, looking at the paint and all that. Here we have the wings, detailed pretty damn good. And sadly, they don't move. Neither does the bottom guns. Everything's stationary. Just great details. Everything's there that's supposed to be there. And it looks good. I'm just finishing up more lines and details up at the top. And that just about does it. Everything it's supposed to have, it does. And I like it for that. Oh, even at the bottom of the wings right there, some nice details. More on the bottom right here. Another rivet. Just fantastic. I wish I bought the original Slave one. But, I don't know. At the time, I didn't know you could hook it up at the bottom with the stand, which we'll look at, so it makes it look like it's flying. Actually, since we're going to look at the paint anyway. Let me see if I could, yeah, but I'll probably keep it on the stand for the rest of the review. And this is what I'm talking about. When you put it on the stand, it looks like it's flying, because this is how it flies. Funny thing, when I was a kid, before I knew better, I thought it was like a helicopter, that it flew like this. Boy, was I wrong. But anywho, that pretty much does it for the mold. It's exquisite. It has everything it should have. The only problem is nothing moves on it. But you know what? For being a static model, it's pretty damn good. So let's take a look at the paint. Now for the paint, we have 3 colors. We have black for the cockpit window, a dull gold for the main cannons on the bottom, and then a nice mirrored gold for the whole ship. And it is fantastic. Just look at that. And like I said with the detail, my fingerprints are just getting all over this. So I'm trying not to touch it much. But yeah, look at all that great detail just filled in with that paint. Magnificent. All the reflective surfaces. Beautiful. And that pretty much does it for the paint. Just 3 colors and it looks fantastic. So let's look at the stand, put it on it, compare it, and then we'll be done. Now for the stand, like I said, it has a Mandalorian symbol, and there we have it, right there. You can see the tusk and the skull in the center. And just like other Hot Wheels ships, it does have that little port in the back, so you take your stand, hear that click, and then you're good to go. To compare with the exclusive golden Slave 1 from Hot Wheels, I have it next to the titanium version of Slave 1, and also the titanium version of the X-Wing. Just to get a nice size comparison going here, because many people have the X-Wing. So that does it for my review today of the Hot Wheels Star Wars Boba Fett Slave 1. Now this is the exclusive golden diecast Starship, and I'm glad I bought it. I think it stands out, obviously, in the collection. It's mirrored gold, and, actually I should say golden paint. And I really like it a lot. I'm actually going to go back and get the Falcon, and I'll bring up where I got it in a couple seconds. So what are the pros of this ship? The mold is great. Nice lines, great details, everything's where it should be. Excellent. The paint is beautiful. I'm just a sucker for this type of shiny gold or silver. I love that stuff. I think it came out really good. The mirror finish is nice. And it stands out, obviously, in your collection. This thing's a beauty. And plus, the stand is nice, too. Instead of having the Imperial signature or the Rebel Alliance, we have the Mandalorian crest, I guess you could say. And I love the Mandalorians ever since I played the Knights of the Old Republic. And ever since then, I started following the Clone Wars, and now Rebels has them back up in the mix. So it's nice. Love that race. So the only negative thing I have to say about this ship is the fact that nothing moves on it. That's just my own personal thing. I would have liked if the winds went up and down or the guns rotated, but you know what? It is what it is, and what it is beautiful. It's nice. So if you're looking to buy this ship, I got this for $4.99 at Toys R Us in New Jersey, and they had like 40 of them, like 5 or 6 pegs stacked with these and Millennium Falcons, and they're both the same price, $4.99, and I think it's well worth it. It looks more expensive than $4.99 in person anyway, and I'll probably run back to the Toys R Us maybe next week and pick up the Falcon, and I'll review that too. It's very appealing to the eye. Like, all the ships are mostly grays and different colors like that, and here we have a nice gold. So that's basically all I have to say for this ship. I think it is great, and I fully recommend it if you're a fan of The Empire Strikes Back, or Boba Fett, or I guess Jango Fett also. So that does it for my review today. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And if you would like to see new reviews every Thursday, subscribe. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.